Welcome to Garden Sound 365. This is the show where I am stressed out beyond belief. I'm just, man, today it feels like a chore. One of those days where I woke up and I was like, I've got a lot of shit to do, and just having this on top of everything makes it hard to do life. But the goal of this show was to capture me, my emotions, songwriting every day, and that's what we're gonna do, regardless of how I feel. We have to write something. That's the point. Can you write something when you don't feel like writing something? And the answer is yes. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm a little bit late getting started because I had to file a copyright claim against DJ Khaled of all people. That's going on, and it's hard to maintain my house and do this and be a husband and work and. I don't ever get. The only breaks I get are like in the evenings for like 2 hours. That's it. The rest of the day I'm just full bore. Every day, every single day of the week, no breaks. Not gonna lie, today's one of those days where I'm really looking forward to this being done. Yeah, so let's push that aside for a minute. I received a sample pack that apparently has a whole bunch of bird noises in it. We're gonna look through that sample pack together, see if it inspires, and maybe write a song. Bird songs of Florida, cranes and rails, ducks, geese, and swans. They got these organized. Bunch of ducks. Yeah, I need to write something super duper ambient today. Today's video, how to make ambient music. First thing you're gonna need is a sample, and you gotta be moody. You gotta be real moody. If you're not in the mood to just write some super duper heavy ass ambient stuff, it's not gonna work out. So what I'm gonna do is try to write some different stuff here. I'm not gonna use the metronome, which is gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna get. So here's the thing about ambient music. There are like a whole bunch of different people who write ambient music, and they're all exceptionalists. Fuck that. Basically, anybody who makes ambient music is automatically open to criticism of everybody else who makes ambient music, and they're gonna attack you and go, "This music doesn't sound like the ambient music that I make, and so therefore it's not ambient music." I feel like there's a couple of communities with electronic music that are like this: techno, ambient, minimal, people who write minimal music. And there's the haters who are like, "I got my doctorate in what makes music from Yale, and I can say without a doubt on the internet, this is not music. This does not constitute music. This is not sound organized in the fourth dimension of time. This is not. I can't. How do you people write this music and consider it music? Why do I sound like Will Shatner?" Yeah, fucking those guys. If you write it, they will come. So here's the thing. I'm gonna write ambient music, and if you don't agree with me that this is ambient music, you can suck on my dick. Alright, so the first thing you need to do with ambient music is put a shitload of reverb on everything. On everything. Yeah, dry wet on 82, fuck that, 100. Turn that grid off. Timing does not matter. There's just an extent of time, and we're gonna put noise in it. Now, we're gonna edit all that stuff we just randomly played into the keyboard. We've edited that and gotten our tonal center correct. What I'm gonna do is stick a glue compressor onto the after this reverb, because you want to compress things after a reverb just to make sure that it all sounds like it's coherent. Now we're gonna add even more ambient noise in here. Love this shit. I'm gonna add from the folder called Ambience. Ambient organization or structure to look a little bit like a pyramid. All right, we want to slowly introduce things and slowly let things go away. Add a little bit more ambience with a little guitar. All right, that's one layer of guitar. Now let's add like 7 more. I forgot to mention something important. After you're done with the composition part, there is something else you want to do to make this just more ambient. You want to insert a return in Ableton by right-clicking and going to Insert Return Track. And on that particular return, you're going to put any of the special plugins, really just play around with them, special reverb plugins. I've chosen to use Forest Floor. You want to set the dry wet all the way to 100. And then what you want to do is come down here and change your sends from post to pre, and you want to turn this down to like -6 or something below that threshold so you don't peak out everything. And then what you're going to do is grab all your tracks and turn this up just to put the whole thing into a giant room. Quit. That's it. That's it. That's the other thing about ambient music. You gotta know when to stop. Thanks, Facebook. You gotta know when to stop. You gotta know when to stop getting so frustrated. And you gotta know when to say, hey, that's all I got. That's all I got right now. Get that stuff out of your soul. Tons of reverb. Make you feel some sort of way. You know you did the right thing when it makes you think deeply. My name's GARDNSOUND, and that's all I got.